Так, всех приветствую на канале. С вами Гейм снова. Я наконец купил приставку, да? Что-то звука, да, нету. Сейчас проверим. Так, сейчас проверим, почему звука нет. Даже странно. Поведение. Он должен быть, по идее, звук, да? Что-то звук не дает, да? Раз, два. Сейчас, секундочку, проверим. Сейчас, секундочку, проверю все. А, это понятно, это у меня глюк какой-то, да?
Go ahead and fix this so I can get audio on my PC and coming through my speakers. Well, this could be a very easy fix. A lot of times when people plug in their DualShock 4 to their computer, it recognizes it as like a headset or a microphone, and that could be the reason why you're not getting any audio. So let's go ahead and go over to the audio settings on the PC and change the default device.
А, все нормально, давайте сейчас проверим. Сейчас должно быть нормально все. Походу, до меня настройка была. Давайте начнем это потихонечку играть. Опять картинка теперь, да, не появилась. Отлично, давайте. Приветствую, всех приветствую. Наконец на PS5 опять вышла игра, я как раз купил PS5 себе. С русскими субтитрами. Как обычно. Rockstar Games представляет. Не 60 кадров должно у нас быть сейчас. Можно расслабиться, такой тихонечку играть. Вы нарушили закон, да? Управление получше сделали, походу.
You must be John Marston.
Sometimes.
I'm Jake. Your friends from Blackwater hired me to guide you.
They ain't my friends, but pleased to meet you, Jake.
I got the horses saddled up and ready out front. All righty, Mr. Marston, let's get. Is that right?
I ordered some fancy.
They could flow on the way out of town. No need to kick up a lot of dust.
Come on.
Yeah.
Прикольная, конечно, игрушка.
Yeah,
So it's Fort Murphy you want to visit?
that's right.
Ain't taking nobody up to the fort in a long time. Strange place for a decent fella to want to visit, if you don't mind me saying.
Who said I was a decent fella?
It's been abandoned for years now. Folks say it was built during the Mexican War. What kinds of soldiers around back then?
Why'd they leave?
Well, I ain't entirely sure. I heard they had to go up north to fight Indians, or maybe they got tired of being soldiers and went looking for gold. You know how things is. So what are you doing up at the fort?
I'm looking for an old friend.
Well, like I says, you ain't gonna find many folk around those parts these days. Those you do find are about as sociable as an ulcerated back tooth. I mean, I ain't one to judge a man by the company he keeps, but...
Well, he ain't been friends for a long time.
Вот называется ремастер сделали, да? Порт на PS5. На PS4, даже на PS5.
Are you planning on spending any time in Armadillo, Mr. Marston?
I doubt it. I ain't planning on staying very long.
Well, if you're fixing for some female company, you can do a lot worse than Armadillo. Fine as cream gravy they are. Not like Thieves Landing. Dang, those girls ain't even fit for a drinking man to hole up with.
I'm a married man, I'm afraid.
Ain't we all? Yeah, so it was the marshal who hired me. Lee Johnson, do you know him?
I think I heard his name.
Says he got a telegram from some Blackwater big bugs asking for a guy. I guess it's none of my business.
That's right.
Deal. You ain't very talkative, are you?
Nope.
I'm just chewing the dog, mister. It's how I am. I don't mean nothing by it.
Trust me. There's things you better off not knowing.
I'll tell you, Mr. Marston, those coyotes eat better than I do. Not far now. You'll see the fort when you get to the top of this hill. Yeah.
Easy.
Listen, mister. This here is what's left of Fort Mercer. Some gang rode in and took the place over.
So I understand.
This is where we part ways, friend. You have yourself a... Yeah.
Come on.
Да, хорошая, конечно, игрушка. Ну, что-нибудь стрим будет недолгий, где-то час-полтора.
Bill! Bill, I've come for you! Bill Williamson! Come out here right now!
Сейчас, секундочку, я проверю.
Go away now, John. Don't make me kill you.
Nobody needs to kill anyone, Bill.
You must think I was born yesterday. You always did think I was an idiot.
That ain't fair, Bill. You were as my brother. I've come to try to save you.
Oh. Do I look like I need saving?
Bill, please. They want to kill us all. I can help you.
Well, you never tried to save me before. You only seemed to save yourself.
Bill, I implore you think about this.
You implore me? You implore me. You always were one for fancy words. Oh. Well, things are different now, John. Now I'm in charge! No more Dutch! And no more you. Implores. I implores you to go back and tell them to send someone just a little bit more impressive next time.
Well?
Oh. Poor John.
Да. Весело. Федеральный засранец.
Well, you're alive.
So it would seem.
So, how do you feel?
I don't know the polite word for it.
I do. Stupid is the word we use around here. What were you doing?
I was doing something stupid.
Well, you'll be okay. Once you didn't die, the doctor said you'd be fine. He got the bullets out a couple days ago.
Good.
It cost us $15.
I'm sorry, madam. Should have left me there to die.
Did you want to die? I mean, was that it? Was that why you went straight out to Fort Mercer and picked a fight with the worst bandit in the county? To die, Mr.
Mr. Marston. John Marston.
Bonnie McFarland. Miss Bonnie McFarland.
Well, you may be right, Miss McFarland. I don't know.
So what were you doing?
Trying to give Mr. Williamson a chance. For old time's sake.
You know Bill Williamson?
Knew him. Long time ago.
Well, what was he like?
Dumb.
Just like you.
Thank you, miss. You see my hat?
I have. And
Ковбойская
what
шляпа,
will you
да?
do now?
Now I'm gonna take my time and go after him the less kind way.
Well, that sounds very fun, Mr. Marston. Quite heroic, just like in those penny dreadfuls my brother used to read. Meanwhile, if you'll excuse me, I've got a ranch to run. Of course, if you're feeling better, why not take a ride with me later and help me patrol the perimeter? You can earn back some of that money we wasted on doctor's bills.
Of course. And thank you. For saving my life, I mean.
Next time, Mr. Marston, I strongly recommend you don't try to lose it quite so earnestly.
I'll bear that in mind.
А, еще по комиссии, да?
Mr. Marston, back in the land of the living, I see.
Figured it's about time I started paying back that $15.
I sure can use an extra pair of hands around here. Let's see if we can get you back in the saddle. There's the foreman's office. It's also where we lock up good-for-nothing outlaws, such as yourself.
I'm happy enough with my current quarters right now, Miss McFarland.
Hop on up. He won't bite. Let's make a tour of the ranch so you can get your bearings.
Huh?
Мини-экскурсия, да?
To your right is the general store. You won't find Parisian high fashion, but it's good for the essentials.
Very convenient. I don't think I've ever seen a ranch with its own store before.
Come on, boy. And here's the corral. This one's for the horses. What do you think?
I'm no expert, but it certainly looks like a fine corral.
I suspect
А,
you've
автопилот
stolen
здесь
more
добавили,
horses
да?
than you've broken.
Now, where'd you get such an idea?
First impressions are hard to erase. Yeah! That's the train station. Things sure have changed since the line finally got finished, bringing in all sorts of new folk like yourself.
Is that such a bad thing?
Change is only good when it makes things better. are, back at the house. Let's stop for a while before we head out on patrol.
You'll get no complaints from me, Miss McFarland. Whoa, whoa!
Come on, this is the only chance you're gonna get to rest. How about a cold drink, Mr. Marston?
Thank you, ma'am. Getting shot, then riding a horse seems to take it out of you. I could use a rest.
Sure. Come on in. I'll show you the house, and then you can sit for a while.
Thank you.
Mr. Marston,
Miss McFarland.
remember me telling you about the trouble we've been having with rustlers and other undesirables?
I do?
Will you help me keep watch on the property line this evening?
Sure.
I want to see just who is trespassing on our land.
This is a fine weapon.
Come, let's head out. The country is really beautiful at around this time. Come on, then. Let's mount up and take a look around. Whoa!
Come on.
Let's go. Keep your eyes open and try not to get yourself shot again. Thank you, Mr. Marston. I feel a lot happier someone's along with me.
I feel a lot happier now I got a rifle.
Well, with your trigger itch and my feminine intuition, we should make quite a team. Look, those damn rabbits are at the crops again. Get down and give me a hand, will you? Thank you, Mr. Marston. Looks like you scared them off. Mount back up. We should check out the rest of the ranch. Let's get going. We've still got plenty of ground to cover.
Yeah.
If it's not the rustlers stealing our cattle, it's the rabbits stealing our crops.
It ain't never easy living off the land like this. Maybe you should move to a big city. Become a lady of leisure.
Is that a coyote? Get those pests before they scare the livestock. That coyote won't be that. Hurry! I bet they're going straight for the chicken.
Yo!
Whoa there! Nice shot.
Whoa!
What are you on?
Yeah! Come on!
Damn coyote! Mr. Marston. Looks like that was the last of the coyotes. Just a shame we had to lose any of the chickens. Come on, I'll show you the way to your room. You You know, you can actually handle a rifle.
It's something I've had a little experience in.
Maybe Bill Williamson did get lucky after all.
Luck didn't really come into it, miss.
You're a useful man to have around the ranch, that's for sure. But don't think I've forgotten what brought you here. We'll do whatever we can to help you.
I sure appreciate that, Miss McFarland.
Ты видишь, да, что башку нужно опасаться. Вдруг там будет какой-нибудь хитман сидеть. У него тоже лысая башка.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Marston. Makes me kind of happy I saved your life. Get some sleep and I will see you in the morning.
А, так и оставили, да? А, здесь поправили, нормально все.
Let's go.
Вторую миссию пройдем, да?
Oh, Mr. Marston. How are you doing today?
I'm well, Miss McFarland. Thank you. How are you?
Well, I'm fine. Thank you. So, how are your ribs?
Fine. A little sore, but apart from a couple extra scars, it'll be as nothing happened.
Good. Come in, come in. You know, you never did tell me how you met that Bill Williamson or what you wanted from him.
No, miss, I did not.
Well, why not, if you don't mind me asking?
I certainly don't mind you asking if you don't mind me not telling. See, it's a complicated and somewhat pathetic tale, and by telling you, not only would I be putting your life in danger, but also threatening the lives of some people that I hold very dear.
Well, I apologize if I seem to be prying.
And I apologize for my reticence. Hope you believe me when I say that it's simply out of respect for you.
Of course, Mr. Marston. I understand that a city dweller such as yourself likes to have some exotic secrets, so us country folk are impressed.
I'm no city.
All right, I'll show you how we ride round these parts.
Come!
On the count of 3. 3, 2, 1, go! I trust you're not gonna be a gentleman about this.
You don't know me at all, Miss McFarland. Come on. Go!
That was fun.
Sure.
You know,
Come on.
Если пойдем на следующую миссию пройдем, но там новая миссия открылась.
Let's go. Come. Come on.
Сейчас, секундочку. Да, мам. Я сейчас внизу работаю, мам. А, вы сейчас скоро приедете, да? Да, сейчас скоро, сейчас подниму, открою. Там 5-10. А, есть? Ну, работаю пока, да. Посмотрим, вернее, сегодня эту миссию проходить не будем, да?
Come on. This is crap. Let's go.
Вы чела сбили просто.
Let's go.
А, ну строим бойню. Маленькую, да?
This could be your last.
Прикончили нас, да? Умер, мертв.
I ain't paid for sheriffing. That's
You're making a big mistake, friend!
Быстро убрали, да, преступника?
Stop there, woman! Who's dead, baby? Things just got kind of messy for you. That one almost got me. Ain't no need to die, friend.
Give yourself up now, boy, and I'll see to it you don't get a hang. Oh, you're riling me. Sweet Lord.
I'm gonna make you wish you'd never been born. Don't
That weren't smart. Now I gotta shoot you.
Put your gun down, friend. Guess the West still is wild. That's enough, my friend. I chose a bad spot here.
А там это попозже напишу через группу, там это ВКонтакте там я через контакт покупал, там есть группа одна,
This could be your last moment.
я через нее купил. Это на PS4 игра и PS5. Что ли, разбойничество, чток, да? Ну, давайте будем завершать сейчас уже. Потом я это напишу потом.